Since the pandemic began last year,
the whole United Kingdom has been
engaged in a great national effort to fight COVID. And there's no doubt that in fighting the old variant of the virus, our collective efforts were working and would have continued were working. But we now have a new variant of the virus, and it's been both frustrating to see the speed with which the new variant is spreading. Our scientists have confirmed this new variant is between 50 and 70% more transmissible. That means you're much more likely to catch the virus and on. As I speak to you tonight, our pressure are under more hospitals from COVID than at any pandemic. In England alone, the number of COVIDs in hospitals has increased by nearly a third in the last week to almost a third, and that number is 30% higher than the first peak in April. On the 29th of April, more than 80,000 people tested across the UK, a new record. Truly sorry. The number of deaths is up by 20% over the last week and will sadly rise further. And my thoughts are with all those who've lost all, with most of the country already under extreme measures. It's clear that we need to do more together to bring this new variant under control while our vaccines are rolled out. In England, we must therefore go into a national lockdown which is tough enough to contain this variant. That means the government is once again instructing you to stay at home. No, to stay at home. No. You may only leave home for limited reasons permitted in law, such as work if you absolutely cannot work from home, to exercise. The full details of what you can and can't do will be available at gov.gov/coronavirus. At gov. If you are clinically extremely vulnerable, we're advising you to begin shielding again, and you will shortly receive a letter about what this means
for you.
And because we now have to do everything we possibly can to stop the spread of the disease, primary schools, secondary schools must move to remote provision from tomorrow, except for vulnerable children and the children of key workers. Everyone will still be able to access settings such as settings. We recognise that this will mean it's not recognised. The Education Secretary will work with Ofqual to put in place alternative arrangements. We will provide extra support to ensure that pupils entitled to pupils will continue to receive them while schools are closed, and we will distribute more devices to support remote education.